I told you there's a limit to freedom of speech. You can't use it to verbally assault people, especially a child, and you can't use it to provoke fight or some kind of destructive behavior. When that video surfaced of that white woman verbally assaulting that little boy, I was disgusted because it let you see the true hearts of people in this country. And then on the flip side, they want to say it's no racism. No, you let me see racism is very alive in this country when it wants to be. In meantime, between time, you're hiding under a rock. Y'all look at too many damn movies if you think you could just say whatever you want to, especially to a child, and then that's just it. She better be glad his people wasn't there. That's why she did it, because she didn't see his people around. You know how to get. And then when they write a check that they ask can't cash, and then, you know, they get dealt with, then don't you see the surprise look on their face like, oh my God, it doesn't happen like this in the movies. Minnesota woman charged with using racist slur against black child. Minnesota prosecutors filed misdemeanor disorderly conduct charges Tuesday against a woman accused of using a racist slur against a black child at a playground, an incident the woman has since used to raise a lot of money from racist folks after she appealed for help with relocating after she ran her damn mouth and got scared and then had to jet out of town. See, that's what happens when you run your mouth. Offended wrongfully and unlawfully engaged in offensive, obscene, abusive, boisterous, or noisy conduct, or an offense, obscene or abusive language that would reasonably tend to arouse alarm, anger, or resentment in others. Criminal complaint alleges. I told you, you cannot just say whatever you want to say, especially if it provokes. Especially if it causes damage. Freedom of speech is not absolute. Limitations exist to protect public safety and order, and they include incitement to imminent lawless actions, defamation, libel or slander, fighting words, truth threats, fraud, obscenity, child pornography, and speech integral to illegal conduct, as well as time, place, and manner restrictions on expression. These boundaries are set by law to prevent harm to others in society, and courts determine which speech falls outside the protections of the First Amendment. So y'all need to think real long and strong before you open your mouth thinking you can just say whatever the hell you want to, because if the courts don't get you, somebody else might.